Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the fact that Ethereum has rejected off of the 20-week simple moving average. So if you guys enjoy the content, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also consider checking out our sponsors and partners over at ftx.us. This is a great exchange where you can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies like Ethereum. And if you sign up with my link in the description below or through my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO, you can get a 5% discount on your exchange fees. All right, so I'm on the weekly right here, and I want to talk about this rejection here around the 20-week moving average. That is this red line on the chart. The green line is the 21 EMA, and I like to think of them as a band more or less. And we talked about how this level could potentially be strong resistance. We had a rejection off this level back here in April, where essentially we had a brief move above it, but ultimately we came right back under it. And then you can see we actually had a rejection off of these moving averages, forming resistance around this band. So you can see a similar thing once again, where we had a move right up into that level. We've turned around from here, and currently from these local highs, we're down around 23 or 24%. So I would say that this does look like a pretty important level to watch out for, especially if we can get back above these, flip them into support, and then start holding them as some sort of longer term area where demand and buyers are stepping in. Because again, when we're below these can be some point of resistance where sellers are stepping in. But in an uptrend, this is actually where we've experienced some pretty nice bounces off of these moving averages. And again, that's ultimately the goal here. And I would say that if this rejection is to have some follow through, if we continue lower, I would look out to this next line down, the yellow line on the chart, which is going to be the 300-week simple moving average. So today that is at around $958. And you might say that, well, that's very far down from here. And while it may be true, consider the fact that this is moving up. So if I just zoom out here and sort of extend out the current pace of its uptrend trajectory, you can see that this actually could be around $1,060 towards the end of the year, or even higher depending on when we do test it. And the reason this is going to be continuously moving up is because it's taking the average closing price of the last 300 weeks. And if we were to say go back 300 weeks ago, we were really closing prices down here below $40. So this is going to average up as long as the closing prices are above that level, which I think we can all agree that is most likely what's going to happen. So consider the fact that this is going to be a moving target, so it will depend ultimately on the specific date corresponding to the price. Okay, so if we're starting to retest that, say today, again, that would be around $960, but do consider the fact that it is moving up, it is a moving target, and if we're looking out to some longer term level of support, I would consider this to be strong support. We've seen how this is where the lows have been back here in June. We've seen how it has been a low for Bitcoin on its own price action. We had basically the March 2020 capitulation bounce off of the 300-week average for Bitcoin. So it is important to look out for, and I would consider this to be a strong level of longer term support. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. Once again, check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.